Hey, I didn't catch a fucking
energy just changed so quick.
I know, because I'm ready to do this.
Yeah, but then you went to like real soft and quiet real quick.
I know.
Like you were like, there was that energy I was looking for earlier.
It's called acting, my man. Woo! And I'm good at it.
Yeah, are you sure? Is your mic on over there, bro?
No.
Is your mic on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
No.
Yes, I can.
Anyway, we're back with another episode of Last Minute Laugh.
Last minute laugh, homies.
I almost said Survivor Gang.
That's right. No.
It's not. We're Last Minute Laugh over here. We're some straight up G's.
Yeah.
First episode in the new digs.
Oh,
the new digs.
Is that where we're at?
Yeah, man.
We got a new scenery?
You like it or don't like it?
I'm about it.
You like it?
I'm a little bit more comfortable.
Who changed the green screen?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that last green screen was a little rough. I'm just kidding, Kenneth. I actually loved it.
No, I was trying to figure it out. Yeah, the last one was rough. Are you kidding me?
No, I actually enjoyed it.
It was dog shit.
Well,
we had what we
wasn't
had.
gonna see.
Oh, dude, we had what we had.
Hey,
It
you
was-
put some effort in. I enjoyed it, man.
Tried hard.
I appreciated the effort.
Hey, man, it was that or nothing. So it was that or a living room.
Maybe we should have had nothing.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
I was like, damn, dude. You know, me and Garrett used to do We're No Experts with just the living room, and
Yeah.
it looked like you were in a living room.
That's weird.
That's what I didn't like about it.
Well, we got to set up now.
Yeah, don't have to worry about that anymore.
We still got some more things to come and improve, but
Yeah.
as of right now, we're in a new studio.
Where did you set?
We calling it a set?
It's a studio.
I don't want a studio.
You want a studio?
It's a studio.
Okay, it's a studio.
I mean, this thing's
It's a studio set.
It's soundproofed. It's literally the only purpose it serves. So
Sure.
it's a studio.
What was it doing before this?
There's
It was a
storage. There's storage.
We have pictures.
Ah, I love
yeah.
it. So we have a before and after?
Yeah.
We haven't taken an after.
Well, yeah, we still got some things to.
Yeah.
But other than that,
We still got that wall to do.
Now, the only thing that this room hasn't been used for is very little. Someone lived in it at one point.
okay, that was going to be my next question. Who's been banging in here?
Well, he was pretty single, and he never brought anybody home. So I don't think he always went somewhere else.
So what you're saying is,
He did. He always went somewhere else.
Yeah.
okay,
But
How do you not christen a room you live? Have you ever not boinked in a place you lived?
absolutely not.
Me neither. Boinked in places other people lived. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
same.
yeah,
That might be better.
definitely all
fine.
agree on that one.
Yeah.
But it was that, and then after he moved out, this was my brew room. That's where I made my beer at.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Brewmaster Jordan over here.
Yeah, and then
Brewmaster Bowden. There we go.
yeah, and then after that, it turned into storage, and then we moved all the brew stuff out, all the storage stuff out, all the bar out, all the glassware out. We brought some of it back, but now it's a studio.
We got some nice Funko Pops up there. I see
Yep.
that. Well, those look real good.
We've got an ode to. We've got the dork wall.
Yeah.
We've got the awesome wall. And then Jordan still has to do his wall because we gave him a whole wall binge. You know, he's not charging us for any of this.
Yeah, that's fair.
So he gets an entire wall to himself.
Question for both of y'all.
Yeah.
Ed, Kenneth, if this doesn't, if your answer's not what I think it is, you're going to disappoint me.
Yeah.
What do you think about Harley Quinn over there? If Harley Quinn was a real person, what would you think about her?
What would I think about her?
Oh, yeah.
Death be damned.
It'd be worth it, huh?
huh?
Yeah, death be damned. If she kills me, it's a good run, huh?
Hey, she's the one to go for, man.
Shit, yeah.
I mean, that fits your type anyway.
Oh,
But come on now.
are you kidding me? Look at that. Look at that shit show. That's amazing. That's right up my alley.
I mean, I'm all about it too. so
Yeah, that's first.
I don't know anybody who's not.
Check the box, first ballot Hall of Famer right there.
She's going down in history.
Oh, going away.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I was just making sure because I figured that was the kind of girl you like. So
Oh, yeah.
that's your.
I'm always going for a disaster, buddy.
Yeah.
All the time. Yeah, and crazy thing, always gone for the disaster. Married a complete sweetheart. Ex-wife was a complete sweetheart.
Well,
Unbelievable.
I'm not gonna comment on that.
Unbelievable, man. I don't understand it.
I would like to meet her. I want to ask her, what were you thinking?
I ask her that all the time. I still ask her. The hell were you thinking?
Her response?
I don't know. That's the response. I don't know.
It worked out, I guess.
Yeah, we got. We got a cool kiddo out
No,
of it.
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, got a
It
cool
worked
kiddo
out, but maybe not in the other way.
And then it's a little mini clone of me, which now I get to live on for 80 more years.
There you go.
Yeah. Yes. Jordan, think about Harley Quinn, bud.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I get as an oh yeah.
I feel like you're not a Harley Quinn guy. You're a Harley Quinn guy.
Why would you figure?
I don't know, man. You're too mellow for Harley Quinn.
The thing about Harley
You should have met me like 10 years ago.
See, there you go.
The thing about Harley Quinn is she appeals to everybody.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter if you are a God worshiper, she's gonna make you sin.
Oh yeah.
Well, here's the thing, right? There's a scale. I know y'all have seen the scale. There's an appropriate amount of crazy.
hot, crazy hot stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, the hotter they are, the more crazy you're willing to deal with.
Oh yeah.
And then there's a part on that graph where you're just like, okay, this is the line for me. This is it right here.
There's no line for Harley Quinn.
Right? No. That's just one of those mystical creatures. That's just like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, whoever.
Once in a lifetime.
It's not just Harley Quinn. I think a lot of it, because whenever I think Harley Quinn, I think Margot Robbie.
Yeah,
And-
so that was about to bring her up.
It's her.
Yeah.
Because like Wolf of Wall Street, doing it.
Oh yeah,
Harley Quinn, doing
doing
it.
it. Yeah.
Name any other movie she's been in, doing it.
Yeah, I was actually about to bring her up.
Yeah.
She kind of changed the Harley Quinn perspective.
Did she ever?
Oh my goodness, it's fantastic.
I mean, I don't really keep up with the comic book shit. I know she has that weird costume she wears, but
Her
she did
original?
not wear a weird one in that movie.
Her original costume hides too much.
Yeah.
But
I think, didn't she wear something closer to her original in the second Suicide Squad?
there was like a little scene, like a little.
Where she brought the original out, right?
Yeah. It was, and then there's like a little small little scene with it, and it was nothing like major.
Have y'all ever been to a restaurant in Dallas? There used to be one in Austin or San Antonio or something. It's closed down, but they still have it in Dallas. You ever been to the Magic Time Machine?
No, sounds
No?
cool.
Oh, it's awesome.
does sound cool.
So what it is
Yep.
you go in and they have, whether it be TV, movie, historical, whatever, your waiters and waitresses are characters from the past. So you'll have like Abe Lincoln waiting on you.
Oh, that sounds
right. And they put it's not like a shitty Abe Lincoln. Like they put a lot of work into their costumes. Like they really balls out do it.
Yeah.
You know.
Are they in character as well?
Yes, they stay in character. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So
7 years ago.
yeah, so they stay in character. So like one year we went, because we always go for like somebody's birthday, because it's one of those restaurants kind of like Dick's Last Resort.
Yeah.
Like you walk in and like if you add like, so first off, they make their bathroom intentionally, they make it very hard to find. Like when you're walking around, you're like, where is the goddamn bathroom in here? You can't find anywhere. When you ask to like, hey man, where's the restroom at? They immediately like grab your hand and run you through the restaurant, like sprinting style. They stop at every table and tell everybody you got to go take a piss. Like they're like, hey, this guy's looking for the bathroom. This guy's got to go pee. He's about to shit his pants. And like they go all around. They tell every table like, this guy's looking for the bathroom. And like, so they do crazy stuff like that. They make you wear hats and all kinds of crazy. It's the funnest place to go eat.
That would super annoy me though if I'm eating and like, okay, I don't care if he needs to pee. I really don't. I don't want to know he needs to shit. I don't.
It's actually really fun, man. It's a blast. But that story was leading to, we took my daughter for her birthday because she had never been before. We took my daughter for her birthday, and we walk in and we're looking at because the waiters come up and like take you to your table. And so there's like King George, there's like Abraham Lincoln, there's this. And then who do I see like roaming around back there? Harley Quinn. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, please God, please dear Lord, let us get Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
And she walks up and says Trevathan, and I was like, baby. So, oh yeah, we took pictures with my daughter. I took pictures. Like it was all kinds of pictures. Yeah, it was pictures galore. And she was a good Harley Quinn.
That's good.
She's a good one.
So I might be wrong on this, but I think I'm right. Harley Quinn was never meant to be like an actual character.
No.
She was written as a little like side character originally, and then people loved her, so they brought her back.
Nice.
So she wasn't ever meant to be like a staple.
Isn't that the same way? Speaking of the things we're on, The Walking Dead, wasn't that how Carl was? Wasn't Carl supposed to die in the first season or some shit?
Daryl.
Was it Daryl supposed to die?
So Daryl wasn't a character.
Yeah, he wasn't in the comics at all. They
Yeah.
rewrote all of the comics with him in them because
Yeah.
he was so popular.
No
on the
shit.
TV show.
They
Yeah.
made Daryl like this larger than comic person because the show he was so popular on the show and everybody just loves him.
Wow.
Hey, funny story about that particular actor. Did you know he got hit by a semi truck? One of his eyes is fake. Like he broke every bone on one side of his body.
Is that why he's the ugliest human on planet Earth? But all girls think he's hot.
Well, we have him on two posters.
Well,
back
yeah.
here,
So in this poster, this is before the accident, and in this poster, it's after the accident.
That's why he's got the long hair. I'm gonna cover this up.
It was like 4 or 5 years. I want to say don't get me lying, but there was a big gap of time where he didn't act because he got hit.
Yeah.
Crazy. You talked about that. You know the guy who does the what is it the he's Mayhem on the commercials. The insurance commercials.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So he was in a show called Oz. And so after he finished Oz, that's why you never saw him in anything else, because he got some kind of weird ass disease, and he's only got like 3 toes on one foot because they had to cut his toes off.
Jesus.
He like got to the point where they were gonna have to cut his hands off. Like it was some weird disease he got. That's why you don't see him in anything up until he gets to the commercials.
And now he's probably banking.
Yeah, now he's banking off those commercials, but he got like some weird disease. Yeah, he wound up having to get like 3 toes on one side, and then he had to get something done on the other where like, had to cut a bunch of shit off because he was basically, his body was poisoning itself.
Wow.
That's weird.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's why you didn't see him in anything.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Hulk was the same way.
Which one?
The most current one.
Mark Ruffalo?
Yeah, he I always call it a tumor, but I don't want to lie. But something happened where it was brain or head related, and it deadened a lot of one side, like a stroke would, of his face. So if you ever like look at him real close, you can tell that he had something stroke-like happen to his face, and he had a big gap in between the beginning of his career and where it is now because of that. There's a surgery, I want to say.
That's an underrated dude right there.
Yeah, it really is.
He's so good.
There hasn't been a single thing that he hasn't played where he was that character.
Did you ever watch Zodiac?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a fantastic movie. He's really good in it.
Him and Robert Downey Jr. are both in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great movie. Have you ever watched it?
Nope.
Oh, yeah, you don't really get into
I'm not a big movie guy.
But it's
a true story.
Yeah, it's based on true story.
Yeah, Zodiac Killer or whatever.
Yeah.
It's so
I've just never watched it.
I've rewatched it a couple times. It's really good.
I tell you what, I'm not really big into too many things that kind of mess my perspective a little bit, but I get behind the Zodiac Killer as long as long as
Supporting killers.
I know I'm talking about the movie.
Yeah, okay, sure.
As long as the sun's up. And
as long as the sun's
Yep. And then I like the Jack the Ripper. It was okay. It wasn't great.
The movie?
Oh, the movie? I saw that.
It wasn't great, but it was okay.
Who's in that?
Johnny Depp.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty decent movie. Yeah. I've seen that one.
I'm gonna check it out.
Do y'all you watch True Detective?
No.
Oh man, you really gotta watch that.
Sorry.
He's like, sorry, I got nothing.
Yeah, I can't do anything with that.
Well.
Yeah, no, it's one of those shows that like each season, it's like American Horror Story. Each season is you don't watch that one either?
Nope.
Nah, you suck.
I know what you're talking about.
Each season's a new season. You know what I'm talking about?
Same cast, different setting.
Right. Well, this one's not even same cast. It's like literally the show is a completely different show every season.
They do that with Black Mirror. Yeah.
Yeah.
like
Oh, that is an
can't do
amazing. What?
Every episode is new, and I know.
I love it. You don't like that show?
I have that ongoing story. Is that what's going on?
Yes. So I've watched Black Mirror.
Oh, I love that series.
I've seen some of it. I haven't watched all of it, but some of the little, I'm gonna call them mini episodes they do.
Yeah.
Or episodes. I don't know how you want to describe them, but some of them are really good. Some of them are stupid and a waste of my time.
No, there's never been a miss on that show, man. They're so good. The one with Miley Cyrus is fucking so good, man. It's so insane. It's really.
I watched the one with I think his name John Hamm.
Yeah,
where he's in the cabin or whatever. Mm-hmm. He's kind of like reliving.
Yep.
I don't know exactly what happened, but that one was pretty good.
Did you the best one? The best episode on there was the one where it's almost like they're living in the future, and it's like almost an American Idol setting where there's the 4 judges and like.
Oh, I think I know what
God,
you're
that
talking
one's
about.
so freaking good, man.
I know what you're talking about.
So good.
It was about a girl, right?
Yeah. And at the end, she winds up like that guy pushes her into going, and she doesn't make it, and she winds up like some kind of weird porno star or something, and like he's just like feels horrible because he pushed her into it.
It was okay.
Oh, that's such a good show, man. And then of course the one where the guy fucks the pig is really great.
That's like the first episode.
That's the first one.
Yeah.
What the heck?
It was actually pretty crazy. It's a great story.
I'll give it another try.
Like most TV shows, I didn't even start it from the beginning. I walked in and my wife was just like, "Hey, what are you watching?" "Oh, I'm watching this." "Okay." What is this about? Oh, okay.
It's not about shit.
Yeah, I'm like,
there's that True Detective, man. I think there's only like 3 or 4 seasons of it, but McConaughey's in the first one. I know. I know. I'm a McConaughey dick rider, bro. Yeah, I'm a McConaughey dick rider. I understand that, but that's by far the best season. The first season was awesome.
I want to say that one particular person has transcended all of our channels.
Oh,
yeah, if he gets a chance, he's going to talk about.
I will
Matthew
talk McConaughey all day.
I don't know if we've talked about it on Survivor Gang yet.
I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up during the live stream. I wonder if Maddie's watching.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be checking it out.
Yeah, I love Matthew McConaughey, man. What are you talking about?
How bad.
Yeah,
you didn't give him a shout out, so you can just come in here and sit down and have an episode with him.
Yeah, just next time you see him, just strolling down.
Well, I'm not having.
When you go over to his house, just hang out like the Bloods do. You know.
I'm not doing that, but there is some things in the works to get that selfie.
Been in the works for a while.
Hey man, it's only just like I told Garrett. It's only, bro. We've only been doing this since January. February, March, April, May. 4 months.
I thought y'all started at the end of last year.
We did, but we didn't. The bet wasn't until like the end of January.
Okay. And this extends to your entire lifetime.
Yeah. I told it. Well, I did. It does extend to the entire lifetime, but I told him that I would do it because I don't think that's fair. So I told him I would do it within a year.
Okay.
So I've got technically till December. I mean, I've got all the time in the world, but I've got technically till December.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, he's screwed. You should be.
He's fucked. He's so fucked.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably fangirl a little bit myself.
Who was that?
McConaughey.
Fuck, of course.
Hey, so my younger cousin, we're growing up together, and he really didn't have too many friends. He really liked to go out and go hunting and fishing, and then like go trapping and stuff like that. But anytime he was ever in his room, and he was just either cleaning his gun or sharpening a knife, like anything any old boy from the sticks will do. He was watching Dazed and Confused.
That's my favorite movie of all time.
On a loop.
Yeah, it's my favorite movie of all time.
I swear, like, all of high school was just him quoting a different part of the movie at random times. I'm like, okay, this is getting old.
I've seen that. I don't watch movies. I've seen that movie so many times. I could start right now and do the entire movie. And I'm telling you, I wouldn't miss a word. I've seen that movie, I guarantee 1,000 times. I love that movie. It's my favorite movie.
I think I've seen it once.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Yeah, he had so many.
Is that where they do the slow motion and they're hitting him with the paddles?
Yeah.
Yeah, they make fun of it on Family
Guy. Yeah, that's where I originally learned about it from. I was like, I've never watched it, and I was like,
there were so many classic lines that came out of that movie. There's so many. There's all right. You know what I like about these high school chicks? I mean, there's so many that come out of that movie.
Yeah.
And there's so many big names in that movie. Yeah. That you don't know.
Oh yeah,
Ben Affleck's in it.
Yeah, Affleck's in it. Mila
Jovovich,
she's in it.
Her.
McConaughey's in it.
Yeah.
On CSI Miami. Did you ever watch that?
Yeah.
Did you ever watch that? The guy that does all the lab work.
Yeah.
That's the stoner in Dazed and Confused, the long-haired stoner.
Yeah.
Well, who's the? There was another guy in the older group.
Mm-hmm.
He had curly hair.
Yeah, curly hair, but
I can't remember his name.
I'm trying to. He's been in 1,000 things, but I can't remember what he's been in right off the top of my head. But he's been in 1,000 things. There's so many big actors. Oh, and then Rip from Yellowstone.
Yeah, I haven't watched Yellowstone yet. But
He's in it. Yeah, Rip's Benny. He's the curly-headed, redheaded guy.
That's the guy I was talking about. That curly hair.
Oh, the redheaded, because there's another curly-headed guy too.
No, that was the one I was talking about.
Oh, okay. You were talking about Rip. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You watch Yellowstone?
No.
I hate you. I hate both of you.
Well, I want to check it out.
See,
and especially because
I know from what I've heard about it, and I really connect with like just that culture a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna binge the hell out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Turn it on.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I'll wait until it's got plenty of seasons.
It's got 4.
It's not enough.
how many episodes per season?
12.
And how
hour-long episodes? Not long enough.
It's not long enough. Not long enough.
Yeah, I think they were saying this next season is supposed to have 14.
Okay.
I'll tell you another one that's on that Paramount Plus is that Mayor of Kingstown. God damn, that one's good.
Who's in that? I've heard of it.
It's the guy who played. I tell you, not the Office. I mean, Office Space. He was that guy. I don't know. Did you watch Office Space?
I did.
It's a good movie.
Where they take that cop, or was it that printer to the back 40 and beat it to death?
The fuck out of it. That was filmed in Las Colinas.
Oh yeah, it was like that was Texas. Yeah,
Yeah, filmed in Las Colinas, man. That's a great movie.
I had an associate that I worked with, and I just remember being real frustrated one day. And he walks up to me and goes, "Do you have a case of the Mondays?" And I was like, I was like, I don't know why. I just had a bad weekend, I guess. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about right now, but I I need some space. And he was like, you don't know what I'm talking about at all.
Space.
And he was like, you're going to borrow this movie.
Oh, it's great.
And then I watched it and I was like,
it's so good.
Okay.
It's hilarious.
Okay. I can connect with this.
I had, so my job in College Station, I had 3 jobs in College Station. I worked at a restaurant, I worked delivering beer, and then I worked at a place that was off. I swear, it's off. It was the same exact thing. I had never worked in an environment like that, and I was like, holy shit, this is Office Space. Like, there's real places like this.
So we're short staffed.
Yeah, need you to come in on Saturday.
Oh, I've seen those memes.
Yes.
I need you to come in on Saturday.
Office Space.
Okay.
Wow. You have to see that, man. It's a really funny movie.
I'll check it out.
It's got Oswald from the Drew Carey Show. Hey, Peter, turn it to the Fuzzy Channel.
I can't laugh at these jokes 'cause I don't understand.
Sorry.
It's okay.
And then what was it? What was that guy's name? He was just like, I'm gonna burn this place down.
Oh yeah, Milton.
He's just that
stole
quiet guy who could just gets everything gets pushed off on him.
Oh yeah.
They stole
And
my stapler.
He's like about to just lose his mind, and then he finally he does.
He does.
So he's the dude that shoots everything up.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't
more or
know.
less.
I get what you're saying.
More or less.
They stole his stapler.
Implosive.
stole my stapler.
They stole my stapler.
Turn.
It was a.
That's what makes me think of.
It was a straight line.
Yeah. He's in Dodgeball too.
Yeah, he's Stephen Root. That's his name, because he was on one of my favorite shows in the whole world. It was called News Radio. It lasted 3 or 4 seasons, I think. It was me and my dad's favorite show in the whole world. And it's called News Radio. It was great. It was actually a very, very, very young Joe Rogan. It was his first.
Yes, okay, that's where I've heard of it.
Yeah,
from.
it's his first show that he did. It was pre Fear Factor.
That's the one where he ripped his shirt off all the time.
Yeah, he was always shirtless in it, and he was like the maintenance man of a building.
He was jacked.
Jack, dude, man. And he was the maintenance man in a radio station.
Yeah.
So he was just an ape. It was before like a shaved ape.
Yeah.
He was Rogan's first big thing.
Man.
It had him and the guy from Kids in the Hall. What's the hell was that guy's name? I can't remember. You'd know him if you saw him.
What the hell is Kids in the Hall?
No, I'm sorry. No.
What was that made in the 60s?
No.
Hey.
No.
Because he's old.
This was a Canadian show, and it was hysterical, man. It was called Kids in the Hall, and it was kind of a almost like a Saturday Night Live-ish type show. It was a skit show.
When was this released?
Probably not in the 90s.
Yeah, I was born in the 90s.
85.
Great show, man. You got to go back and watch Kids in the Hall. That shit is so funny. I don't even like skit shows, and that shit was
A lot
funny.
of the old ones are a lot better than they are now.
Yeah, that's because everything's regulated now.
Well, that and they push political agendas so hard on
that, and they got to watch out now. You can't. I mean, go back and watch some of the shit that they did on Saturday Night Live in the 90s, and you're like, oh my god,
can't get away with that.
As a matter of fact, you say that my parents probably we've talked about this ad nauseum, not on this show but on the other show. So my parents are officially old because all they watch is Andy Griffith, Bonanza, the Big Valley, stuff like that.
So my dad's been old his entire life.
Yeah,
Hold up.
Yeah.
Are these problems to watch?
Yeah, well, I mean,
old soul.
Yeah, you're super old, right?
Oh,
They're
not me.
terrible, huh?
We were
But
talking about this walking in.
Yeah, I know, right?
if you watch Bonanza now, the rerun, they show a little deal at the very first that says these shows
The
are
warning,
outdated and they're very
Yeah.
culturally inappropriate.
Yeah.
They do that with some
What
Disney
the
stuff now.
fuck?
Hey, I watch original Looney Tunes, and there's literally a warning in the front. It says this represents the time frame or
Yeah.
the timeline that it was made in, or something. If you have any offense of anything that goes on in here, you need to change the channel. Or
Yeah,
something. I'm like,
they canceled Pepe Le Pew.
you're telling me
Yeah, 'cause they say
you have to have a
rapey though.
I mean, he definitely was rapey.
He was rapey.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
He's a little handsy.
But as a kid,
He was my favorite cartoon character.
makes sense.
Hey, I'm not rapey.
And well, you chose rape in the last episode. You know,
Yeah, to get rid of.
You're kind of getting there, bud.
Yeah. No, Pepe Le Pew is my favorite. Who's your favorite cartoon character?
Ooh, okay.
Like Looney Tunes style.
Jesus. Oh, Looney Tunes.
Yeah, don't go with some stupid ass X-Men or something. Stay away from that. Let's go real cartoons.
X-Men. What? X-Men's not an anime, so that doesn't make sense. It was a cartoon.
Yeah, and don't go with that hibachi grill. No, we don't need that.
Hibachi girls are delicious. What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking
if
about
you're gonna start shitting on anime, do it right.
No. Mordor or whatever the hell it's
That's
called.
fucking Lord of the Rings.
I can't remember his
God,
name.
you need to learn your nerd stuff, dude.
But it'd probably be between two. It would be between the bulldog and Tom and Jerry,
Oh yeah.
or the
Spike.
or the sheepdog that like the Wile E. Coyote.
Oh yeah. So
yeah.
there was Spike, and his name was Larry.
So those two dogs are probably my favorite characters in all of Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did Pepe Le Pew. That was my favorite. Who's yours?
Oh man.
My dad's was Foghorn Leghorn.
Of course, it was loud,
Yep.
bolsterous.
He liked it when the dog, when he spanked the dog's butt.
With
Where
the
the dog
horse.
was out. Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I would have to. I'm gonna be a little basic. I'll be like Daffy Duck.
Daffy?
Yeah, I like his voice, and he's always like,
You like that?
yeah. No, he's one of the most entertaining because he's always doing he's getting into something and always trying to cause issues. So
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's true.
Did you know Tom and Jerry ended with them killing themselves?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Where did you hear this at?
this is a fact. So the last episode that was, you know what I'm talking about?
I'm listening.
So if you go back and
that
watch,
means you're full of shit.
go back.
ahead.
We can watch the last episode. Okay.
All right.
The episode ends with both of them sitting on a train track, and then the train coming at them, and it just cuts to black. They because I guess they got their heart broken or something along those lines, and they killed themselves.
You believe in any of this?
I feel like you might leave it up to the audience's interpretation on it.
Sure. Yeah, let's just sit on a train track with the train coming at us.
I've seen Tom
Well, they made a
cut
movie.
by a train track.
That's how it ended, though, because there was no more after that. You know why? Because they died.
You believe in any of this shit?
They released a Tom and Jerry movie like last year.
Of course, they got to go back in time somehow. Come on now.
It's literally them
they're
right
saving
now.
it. They're saving it, okay? But at the time, they died.
So,
Okay, sure.
my
We're just
dad's
bringing back people from the dead.
That's what we do.
Pet Cemetery.
See?
my dad's
do it all
name
the
is.
I have to find this episode now.
Yeah, you are.
I have to.
Just Google up Tom and Jerry suicide.
Oh God.
Oh, that sounds like that
Don't
sounds
do
so
that.
bad.
There's a lot of theories out there. Like, there's a theory about Rugrats and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah, wasn't that like somebody's psycho vision or some shit?
yeah. So Angelica,
Yeah.
Angelica. So supposedly Angelica is the only one that's actually living.
Yeah.
And all the babies are miscarriages or other mishaps where they died early.
Jesus Christ, that's
Right,
that's so
right,
stupid.
Right.
Yeah.
And then so the only one that's actually real is Dill, the youngest one, and that's why that's the only one that doesn't listen to Angelica and like goes against the grain and frustrates her, and why she can boss all the other kids around because they're figments of her imagination.
Yeah.
And then Rugrats grown up is actually like, so she gets to therapy and she like gets on the right stuff and she gets everything squared away where she's not hallucinating and having all these imaginary friends.
Yeah.
Well, then she goes through more, right? So she goes through all this stuff, all this deep-seated stuff comes back out when she's in high school, and she has all these fictitious characters that are her age dealing with the same stuff again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
sense,
think
man.
the stoners that made up Rugrats thought this out? You
Hey.
serious right now?
Ed, Ed, and Eddie? There's one in Ed, Ed, and Eddie, too.
I think I've heard this one. What is this one?
Purgatory.
I don't know what Ed,
So
Eddie is.
if you pay attention to each, so it's a cul-de-sac of kids.
Okay.
And it's always summertime, which is always weird because why is that? I think they have 2 episodes where it's like winter,
Yeah.
but it's almost always summer. The parents are never around, and if you actually go to each,
Sounds like my childhood.
like if you go to each kid's like setting, they're all in different time periods. Like if you see one kid's room, it's like in the 80s, and one's in the 60s, and one's like in the earlier part of the century, like the 30s. So, and their tongues, if you see them when they're talking, they're all like discolored. And so the fan theory is for Ed, Ed, and Eddie is that they're in purgatory, and each one of these kids has a terrible backstory and died before they could live their life, and they're stuck like obviously in the culture they died in, and that's why they're all so different. But
Yeah.
they
We're
can
blowing your mind right now.
Yeah,
huh?
they can,
No, I'm just telling you. Are we all full of shit right now? What's going on here?
It's fan
No.
theories, bro.
Fan theories.
I've probably got like 3 or 4 more if I could really
lot
think
of
about
them.
it, but that's
There's
the
a lot.
2 that just right off the top of my head that I'm thinking about.
My dad's name is Tom. His dad's name is Jerry. That's I can give you that one.
So the show's named after them? Oh my God.
Yeah, they didn't commit suicide though. They're still here.
That's a plus. That's a plus. But Tom and Jerry did.
Yep. But yeah, my dad and his brother, Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite TV cartoon growing up?
Cartoon?
Yeah.
He-Man.
He-Man, okay.
He-Man, 1A was G.I. Joe.
Yeah, you
1B was Voltron.
okay. At least you had some good taste. Jordan? I already know mine's simple.
Yeah, his hibachi grill.
I don't know. Like, that's weird for me. I like cartoons. Don't get me wrong. I just don't know that I ever really had like all time favorite.
Yeah.
If I had to pick one,
That's how this works.
I don't know. I really, really liked Transformers when it was on TV.
Okay. That's a good one.
With that?
That's a good one.
But like,
Transformers would have been behind like Voltron.
I can't even remember Transformers. I just remember being really happy to watch Transformers.
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you any details about the cartoon.
Scooby-Doo. Love Scooby-Doo.
Dude, my this is not making fun of you. I'm being dead serious. First off, my mom's favorite cartoon in the whole world. And secondly, my daughter's little sister, that's all they watch.
Your daughter's little
Scooby-Doo's
sister?
fantastic. I will still turn on the movies like Scooby-Doo Cyber Chase is so good.
Yeah, my mom's
So
favorite
good.
cartoon. She loves it.
It's fantastic. And then the live action movies were awesome. Matthew Lillard, who plays Scooby, dude, he's like, I feel like he's the perfect person they cast for that.
Oh, you talking about Shaggy?
Yeah.
I love the memes they do for him now, where they talk about how like he's like at God level energy.
Oh yeah,
They're like-
the Shaggy, and he's like fighting like Goku and like Superman and just beating all their asses.
It's just a running joke. He's like, what?
Yo, go back to shows for a minute.
Yeah, sure.
This is off the subject, but we were talking about people they're supposed to kill off on Breaking Bad. You know Pinkman?
Yeah,
They're supposed to kill him in the first season.
yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
But everybody
Would that
loved him.
that's crazy? Would that not be weird to not have him on that show? He was like such a big.
It wouldn't be the same show.
No.
It would have. I don't think it would have done as well as it.
No.
Did. He was such a pivotal role.
Yeah. So
Bitch.
Pinkman, right?
Yeah.
This is my buddy's theory, actually, the one that moved out of this room. So his theory about this particular show, because I don't know what, I guess it was all about timing. I turned this show on way after it gained popularity and then died out.
Oh yeah, same.
And I got hooked to it, right? And I watched it, and then we finished it, and I was like, man, that was really good. And he was like, you know what's crazy is everyone thinks the story is about, what's his name, Heisenberg?
Heisenberg.
Yeah, everyone thinks it's about him, but it's really a whole story about Pinkman.
Walter.
And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, if you really think about it, like, the entire show, it's from Walter's perspective, but it's really just a show about Pinkman. And I was like, okay, well, my mind just blew a little bit.
Yeah.
But he said
you
it.
could say that about any show though.
But he said it. But that's the thing, is because Walter died,
Yeah.
and then El Camino was next. So
El
it was
Camino
like-
was pretty good.
So
El
it was.
Camino was
It
good.
was literally like, how did this guy get here? And it was somebody else pulling his strings, and he just came out on top, which is crazy
Yeah.
to think about.
I thought El Camino was going to shit the bed.
Did you really?
I had
really
high
did.
hopes.
I thought, and then it was so good.
It was really good.
I thought it was going to shit the bed though.
Am I the only one that did you watch it, Jordan?
I haven't seen El Camino.
Okay, it's pretty good. But I don't. Maybe you had the same opinion when they had the flashback episode with him and Walter in the diner. And I was like, man, they really that bald cap doesn't look good.
Oh yeah,
It's bad.
Maybe I did watch El Camino.
Did did we all watch that show before we get into this? Yeah, you watched it.
No, it's been a while, but yeah.
It's hard to say. How long was it? El Camino?
No.
The
Breaking
show,
Bad.
yeah.
No, we all watched Breaking Bad.
Oh, you did? Okay, you watched Breaking Bad. Okay, cool.
Oh, I got
ahead, go ahead,
a
go
little random thing. I was
Yeah, go
gonna
for
say. So in the first season of The Walking Dead, whenever Merle, Daryl's older brother, they're sitting there talking about, like, they throw those drugs back and forth to each other, and he holds the drugs up. If you look real close.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They're connected.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So in this particular universe, right? Everything that I guess that channel. What do you? TMC.
Yeah, but the
AMC?
guy who does it, what's his name? Vaughn. Not. I'm saying
Yeah.
Vince Vaughn. That's not it. It's Vince. Vince something. I can't remember
I don't
who the guy that made
But
it.
yeah, he connects everything.
Yeah.
Kind of like Stephen King does, and
Yeah.
him. It's actually kind of neat. But yeah, they tie that all together. That's all I was gonna say.
What was the scene that got you? Like,
Seen that? Like, what do you mean?
out of Breaking Bad, where you're like, holy shit.
Oh man, you just throw me on the spot with these scenes, man.
I know, man.
Oh man.
Jordan, you go first.
I can tell you, man.
Are we talking
like you go ahead.
Are we talking about like just intense?
Yeah, where you're just like, holy like one of those where you're just like, you're like this the whole time. Mine was whenever they shot Hank.
Okay, that was one of mine.
It's
That
crazy,
was one of
man.
mine, too.
What the
And then at the end where he was like, "You're too stupid to notice he already made a decision" or whatever.
Yeah. God damn it. He made a decision 5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah,
God damn it.
Jesus Christ.
And I hated Hank the whole show, and then when he got killed, I was sad.
Yeah,
I was
it was like,
why did you kill
Of
Hank?
course,
Just do his
right?
job, man. Damn.
Was it who was that other bald guy that worked for the guy with the chicken business?
Oh,
Mike.
So Mike,
was it Mike?
I like had a lot of respect for Mike because I feel like he did all the wrong things for the right reasons, which really made me mad because whenever he like got shot and he's just sitting there by the river because he did everything and he was giving all of his money to like his granddaughter or something, like, so like it hurt me whenever he's just sitting there and you're just like, this dude's dying. And he's talking to him and talking to him and talking to him and he goes, will you just shut up so I can die? And I'm just like, even at the end, such a man.
Yeah.
It got me good.
Yeah.
That was my moment. I was like, God,
Our
that's
Pope
nuts.
candle went out.
Oh
What?
no. Another one was where Walter let Jesse's girlfriend die.
Oh, that's such a good scene.
Yeah. And then it comes back later. And I was like, oh shit. It's crazy. Come on, man.
Yeah, he got a little heartless there.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome though.
Did you hear it? Angels were singing to us.
You hearing that angel over there?
Yeah.
On the other side of the table?
Ace Ventura
Dying
popped-
cow? I heard
Ace Ventura popped up out of nowhere, man.
There you go.
I know you don't like him.
Nope.
That's okay. We're not gonna visit that dead horse.
Nope, not gonna beat that dead horse anymore. Well, I would beat that dead horse if I had a chance. Sorry.
See?
See,
Why are
here
you
comes a rant.
Why are you triggering this guy over here?
Makes me so
This
mad.
shit's on my anime, bro.
I don't shit on your anime. I said that the Hibachi Girl was a good thing.
Hibachi Girl's not a thing, dude.
Sorry.
You should check out an anime. You should try to watch one.
I should.
Death Note.
Nope. Huh?
Jordan, have you watched Death Note?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Hey,
Are you into that bullshit too? God damn it, Jordan.
Hey, I watch anime. Get over it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what else I also watch?
What's that?
Spaghetti westerns.
I like spaghetti
Same.
westerns.
Okay, do you know why it's called a spaghetti western then?
I think most of them were made in Italy, right? That's where most of them are filmed.
Most of the directors.
Oh, most
are
of the directors,
from
yeah.
Italy.
I knew it had something to do with Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good shows, damn it.
All right.
Which one's your favorite?
What was your favorite? I was about to ask you. What's your
Alright.
favorite running like TV show western?
TV show western?
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to go back to like the fucking 60s because there's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing on right now. So I was always a Big Valley guy. I like the Big Valley. Don't like Gunsmoke. Not big on Bonanza. Bonanza's kind of dumb. I like Big Valley. I like the Virginian. The Virginian was really good. That's about it.
See, I couldn't get into Big Valley, but I loved Gene Autry and I loved Gunsmoke.
Yeah, Gunsmoke. I never was
And-
Gunsmoke. I
and then
didn't
what-
like Festus.
Was it Winchester 72? Or no, the Rifleman.
No, the Rifleman. I like the Rifleman.
The Rifleman.
The Rifleman was a good show.
The Rifleman and Gunsmoke are like right there neck and neck.
The Rifleman was good. I forgot about the Rifleman until you just said it. That was actually good. How you like fanned it. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, man, it's a good show.
Click, 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 click. Okay. Now, let me ask you. I'd imagine you didn't watch many Western TV shows,
I
but
watched them with my father, but I didn't really like
Get into it.
has there ever been a Western or Western themed movie that stuck out to you that you liked?
Oh, we can
Tombstone,
get into
bro.
this.
Oh, yeah.
Tombstone's fucking fantastic.
You think? I
Tombstone's
like
so good.
I like Tombstone, but it's definitely not the best Western for
I didn't
sure.
say it was the best.
Yeah.
I don't know which one I would consider the best, but Tombstone's one that stuck with me because I watched it back when it was on VHS, man. Like,
Yeah.
I just watched it. Like,
Yeah.
so good.
You know, a newer one that really stuck out to me was Open Range.
Oh,
See-
that's in the top two. That is
Oh,
so
I've seen
good.
it.
So it's got Kevin Costner and
I love
what's his name?
Jesus.
He was in Lonesome Dove.
Yeah.
What's his name? He's been a cowboy and everything. God.
Robert Duvall.
Robert Duvall.
Yeah.
Robert Duvall and Kevin Costner.
Get one of the best scenes of any. You know the one. Everybody knows that scene because it's the best scene in the movie.
Yeah. But
Yeah, you killed my friend. Pow.
Yep. But they're driving cattle, and they end up on the outskirts of a town. And then how do they end up going to town? Oh, they send a couple their hands to town for provisions, and they get into a fight, like with the guys in town.
Okay.
Well, one of them gets cracked over the head to a point to where he ends up dying.
Oh.
Well, Kevin Costner has a past of being a gunslinger, and he's laid that demon down for a long time. Well, slowly but surely, we come to find out that there's a lot of shady shit going on in this town, and he ends up strapping up, and they end up just basically
Handling business.
going to town and handling business. But I don't know.
Costner's a
Did
bad
y'all?
mother.
Yeah, he
Did y'all
is.
watch The Hateful Eight?
No.
No, I didn't.
It looked a
Wait,
little
The
corny.
Hateful Eight.
It's with.
Is that the one where
Tarantino made it?
Is that the one where they're in the?
They're in the cabin.
This what it's called a. It's not called a cabin though.
It's not a cabin, but it's like a. It's like a cabin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fucking like in the middle of a winter storm, basically.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah,
one. I've seen that one.
It's great. It's more storytelling than anything.
So, you would like this movie because they literally Quentin did the same thing that he did in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
So you get like
Oh, you get bits and pieces of
random
story?
parts.
It was
and
the
you
only
don't know-
Tarantino movie I've never seen just because it looked kind of weird.
It's
So
pretty good.
it's like you ever seen 7 Pounds with Will Smith?
No.
Okay.
Slappy McGee.
Anyways, it's a lot like Pulp
Canceled.
Fiction. Like Pulp Fiction is like a lot of people crossing paths, you know. Well, everything's happening in this one place, but there's random things that happen random that they are at random, and you're like, how did that happen? And then you get the backstory to that.
Yeah,
and then
it's-
something else weird happens, and you get the story that leads up to this.
Yeah.
So, but it's a compelling story.
and then it all ties in together at the end. And it's like, wow.
Oh, okay. My mind blown a little bit.
Yeah.
It's got Samuel L. Jackson. Who else
Yep.
I have?
It
Doesn't it
has,
have Jamie Foxx in it?
No, I don't think. Is he?
I think he's in it.
He might make it. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen it. He might make an appearance, but he's not a main character.
That's one of the things it's got Jamie Foxx in it. It's tough for me to watch. man.
He's not a main character. That's for sure. But I think Channing Tatum makes an appearance in
Yeah,
it.
Channing Tatum's in it.
Kurt Russell's in it.
Kurt Russell's in it.
I love Kurt
That's
Russell.
very true. I can't remember the guy's name. He was Abomination in one of the Hulks. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the only Hulk that had Abomination.
Yeah.
I don't know his name though.
Can't think of that guy's name.
I don't know his name.
But
That's a good movie. You should check it out, bro.
What's up? Oh, Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
yeah, you should.
Have you seen The Magnificent Seven?
No.
Okay. Well, I was just trying to throw in some newer
Newer Western.
westerns, but
Yeah,
South.
it's tough with the new ones.
I understand. I get it.
Yeah. Unforgiven's the best one, by the way.
Have I seen Unforgiven?
I have not.
It sounds familiar.
Unforgiven's the best Western.
Who's in
it? Clint Eastwood.
When was it released?
90s.
I'll say back in the day.
Yeah. It's so he's very aloof. It's not the type of Western you would think it is, where he's like a big badass. He is a badass. He's a very aloof badass. He's like a drunk. His family hates him, and like not only that, but like he can't get his shit together. He's to the point where it's almost a comedy. Like because there's one point where he jumps on his horse and just flies off because he forgets how to ride a horse, and like but then the gunslinger comes out, and you're like, oh, okay, this is pretty fucking cool.
No, he showed up to the party. Damn. Nah.
I like Clint Eastwood.
You don't like Clint
No, I
Eastwood?
do.
Oh, I thought you said you don't. I was
he's
like,
great.
oh.
He's great.
Pale Rider's still probably one of my absolute
Yeah,
favorite
fuck
Clint
yeah.
Eastwood movie.
I tell you what, another forgotten Western that's really good is the New Alamo. Well, I say new; it's really old now, but not the 1960s Alamo.
The 2000s.
Yeah, but it had Billy Bob Thornton and all. Oh man,
Yeah.
that's
That one
such a
is
good,
really good.
And you cannot find that damn thing streaming anywhere because I've tried to watch it like a million times. I can't find it streaming. My
wonder why.
ex-wife has the DVD that she took from the house, and I was like, "Give it back." I was like, "I like
You
that
don't even
one."
watch it.
Oh, she does. That's the
okay.
bad thing. I still want her to give it back. Well, give me that back.
Yeah, you won the child.
Or burn me a copy of it. Let me burn a copy of it real quick.
That's a good. You're right. That is a great movie, though.
Yeah. When he's sitting there with when Billy Bob Thornton's doing the boom, boom, They're coming over the wall. Oh,
Such a good movie.
that's another story. A little exaggerated, but we'll go with it.
Oh, I mean, think about if they didn't exaggerate it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that big of a story, right?
It'd be like 30 minutes.
Well, yeah, no, I'm just saying like the number of guys.
Oh, yeah,
there wasn't
yeah,
like
yeah.
3,000. There was more like, now that they've talked about, there's like 700 or 800.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't that much really. It's like,
Still low.
it was a couple hundred against like 700. It was like, it wasn't that big of a deal, right? And they still annihilated them. So
Yeah.
it was, yeah.
You can go check out the Alamo, so that's cool.
Yeah, it's a little tiny building. Got a bunch of gun holes in it.
Yeah.
Bullet holes.
What did I say, gun holes?
You just throw the gun. at
I'm
the
not a
building.
gun thing, man. I'm not a gun guy. Is that what they call them? Bullet holes?
Bullet holes.
Well,
okay.
Yeah, I mean, to his point, gun holes,
Yeah. The guns made them.
Yeah. Sure.
Gun.
What's a gun without a bullet, I know what's a bullet without a gun. It's like me, Colton, and you. You're the gun. No, I'm the gun. You're the bullet.
The fuck am
Colton, you're the cleaner.
Oh, what the hell?
Well, fun fact, you can't do your job without me. So
See, that's what I'm saying.
It's true.
Colton's best.
I bring this together.
Yeah, you're the glue.
I was gonna say the shooter, but
Shoot, man.
because
The
a
straw
gun-
that stirs the drink.
Sure.
a gun literally can't do anything without a shooter.
Yeah.
He's the shooter.
And a drink can't get stirred without a straw.
Well, no, you
And you are our straw.
can swirl it and it stirs.
No, not as good. You're our straw, Colton. You're our straw.
Am I the... Oh, you already said the glue thing, so never mind.
Yep.
I was going to say, I'm the glue that holds us together.
Yeah.
But you already said that, so I'm going to...
You're the cog in the wheel.
I'm just going to shut up.
Don't do that. We're supposed to talk.
Yep.
Shenanigans.
But that being said, somebody's got to go to work.
I do got to go to work, unfortunately. Kenneth was like 35 minutes late, so it is.
Hey, I was trying, man.
No,
that
bro,
concert went on for a while.
Hey, was it good?
Dude, they are so good. Like, I'm not even like trying to be like Mr. Dad here. I mean, seriously, if it was just a guy watching it, I'm like, God damn, they're good.
They got some skills, huh?
Especially for freaking 8th graders, man. I'm
Yeah.
like, y'all are playing that kind of shit in the 8th grade.
Hey, potential out there.
What they play?
You can get scholarships.
Do you
for
know
that.
what they play?
I got the program, but
I got the program.
I got the program.
They can get scholarships for that, man. Like,
Yeah,
go for it. Like, there's not enough out there in the world, or at least in our world.
it's crazy, man. They're so damn good, and but I mean, that school's known for that though.
Oh, is
that's like their big thing.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
I mean, it definitely ain't the football team. That's not it.
We don't go there for the team. We go there for the band.
Yeah, you say that, it really is, man. They're actually known for being that's what they're
That's how Crawford used to be back in the day. Like,
Oh, you mean that team that stomped our ass every year? Yeah, boy, they were never known for football ever. They've only won 18 state championships. Liar! You're such a liar. They've won at least 2 in 1A, and they've won 1 in 2A.
did they win a second one?
Oh yes, definitely.
I don't think so.
telling you, we can look.
Our girls win all the time.
Basketball.
I don't know if they won volleyball. They won volleyball. I think they won basketball. I don't remember. I have to go back and check. But softball. That's the one they win all the time. They won like 3 softball ones in like the past like 10 years. So I mean, they're winners over there. The girls' side, guys' side, hit or miss.
Shit.
That's a hit or miss.
Shit.
Did they win state last time?
Yeah, they always win state.
No, they don't.
Okay.
We won state in 2004, and then I know we made it to state.
You won. Have you gone back to the 90s and looked?
No, we didn't win in the 90s.
Okay.
We made it to state in the 90s. We didn't win in the 90s. You looking it up?
No.
Okay. Don't care that much.
Are you? Yeah, you are.
No, now you got me curious. I'm not even like trying to prove you wrong. Yeah, you got me curious because I'm like, I know they won.
I don't think so, dude. I'm pretty sure we made a state and lost. That was the big thing when I was growing up is 2004 when we went to state and won. They're like, oh, we never won state or whatever.
This is gonna go dead air, so we better wrap this up.
Oh, yeah, okay. Jordan, you got anything to end on, bud?
I'm thinking about putting my miniature functioning cannon right here in the middle of the table.
Right in front of the candles?
Yeah.
Then what are we going to use the candles for?
In front of the candles.
Oh, you pissing KT off over here.
No, you can put whatever you want on here, man. It's your house.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's technically. I'm trying to find a good dad joke. That's what I'm trying to.
Oh
find a good
God,
dad
are we doing this still?
We end on dad jokes every
Okay.
time, except the one time where two times. One time we didn't, and then the second time you and Jordan fucked it up. Didn't do a dad joke. I'm disappointed in you, sir.
Oh,
I expected you to bring a dad joke to the show, and I listened to it, and
I showed up.
Yeah,
That was the joke.
he showed up.
that's not the joke I want to hear. I want to hear a good dad joke. That's what we talk about
No.
all the time.
If it's a good dad joke, it's not a dad joke. Because dad jokes.
So
aren't
you
good.
want a bad dad joke?
They're
I got one for you.
okay.
You ready, kid? Mm-hmm. I'm so good at sleeping. I could do it with my eyes closed.
Yeah, it was pretty terrible.
Please
Boom.
turn that off right now. Please turn that off.
Well, that's
before-
been another episode of Last Minute Laugh. Welcome to Terrible Dad Joke Central. That's what we do around here.
Oh, God.
Please follow us on Spotify, YouTube, all the good stuff. We have a TikTok as well.